people asking how to use it and how to use it to make the loop work. Let me show it now. All right, let's just take off the armor, the chest piece, because I have it already balanced. And this one I just bought several minutes ago, so I'll use it. And this shoes, I'll just leave it here, and let's use this one, which is not identical to the one I use in my videos. So you can see how I make it. And let's take off all the jewels. So I assume that you are level 92 and you got it all filled up like this, like I did. All right, so let's just check. We are level 92, Infernalist, strength 12, dexterity 72. It is because I pick up some dexterity points here, like here, in order to reach the dexterity need for my build. And intelligence, because I'm using level 19. Comet, it requires 191. And I just don't want to waste I don't want to use that much currency on the last level of my Comet. So it's fine for me with this value. And now I just specifically use my sub account. You simply copy, you must first log into your Google account and you copy the link, open it. It says, well, you will see if you want to copy or make a copy of the video, the document, we just make it, accept it, and here you go. So I've just, on the most up to date, I should have already changed this into the checkboxes. Let's just do it quickly. All right, we have it now. So these are the main campaign reward or the campaign rewards where you can check it here. Wait a second. At Act 1, here, if you had done this side quest, it should show plus 20 to maximum life. And at Cruel at Act 1, at the same location, you got it 8% increased maximum life. And at the Act 3, Cruel, from the Flux Venom rewards, here I just choose the 10% chaos resistance. And if you check it now, well, I've also taken like 1 point strength because I was considering using 3 red support gems. For the resistance, you should have minus if you are naked with nothing equipped, like me. Then you should have all elemental resistance to equal to minus 40. If not, then you must have forgotten to down some quests, like, let's see if I can find it out quickly. Where is it? Here? No. Sorry. Well, you might just want to check the guides where it shows that you got some resistance reward from the. Oh, where is it? Anyway, I know it should be here, like 10% cold resistance. You get total 20 all elemental resistance from the main campaign. Okay, So now I'm naked, and all these values are no longer correct. I just fill up here, 12, level 92, level 92. Let me make it a little bit larger. Level 92, strength 12. These are irrelevant, not related. You can correct it or you can just ignore it because these two do not affect the result here. Let's delete it. Okay, these must be checked because we have our passives. Okay, so let's begin. First, we have to one hint. If you copied the level 92 passive trees, you for these values here, 20 and 333, you do not need to change it because I have counted it for you. It's actually this point, 30, 70, 100. And here you got 130, 160, 200, 230, 258, 318, and 333, 33. And that's what, how these 333 comes from. And the 20 comes from here, 10 and 10. Okay, and this part, minus 7 come from minus 10 plus 3. So it's minus 7 totally. Here we get it to 0 because we have no single jewels equipped, and thus it's 0 now. So you check, it says now I should have 1,176 life and 87 shield, which is correct. It might be like 1 or 2 point in total to 1 point plus minus 1 to life and plus minus 1 to energy shield. It is okay because as long as the difference from the panel here showed here to the panel here showed here are less than 4 points, it's all fine because it would not affect our final result. Okay, so let's just equip our equipment. First, we have a helmet with 184 energy shield. 184. It has no maximum life, 40% cold resistant, and 41% lightning resistance. So 40 and 41. And that's all. Just let's equip it. It says we got our life unchanged, but shield go to 1012. It says 1013. It's plus minus 1%, 1 point due to some calculation errors, and it's okay because, as I said, as long as the difference less than 4 points, it won't affect our result final here. And it's matched. Next, we just equip our newly gotten ghost wire with 128 energy shield and 50% maximum life converted into to energy shield. This part is not related. It's just affect how long we can stay in demon form. Before we are going out, we cannot no longer sustain the damage we deal to ourselves from the demon flame stacks. It is nice to have, but not needed from the rope. Okay, let's do it. 128 and reduce life. Let's make it a little bit larger. 50%. Okay, and it says 4,000 86, and the life is 588. It matched again. So, okay, now let's just simply equip them all. Gloves, 166. Maximum fire resistance, no, but 40 code resistance and 31. So 40, 31. We don't have all elemental resistance, and it's all. Well, here we have the 37. Yeah, 37. The boots, 168. Maximum life, no. Fire resistance, 40. Code resistance, no. Chaos resistance, 22. No reduced. Belt, we have 33 mana, maximum life. Put it here. We don't have. We have 41 fire resistance. Put it here. And it's done. Okay. Now, the first ring, the Ming's Heart, Amethyst ring, it provides us 11 chaos resistance. Reduce I have 26, 26. And reduce global defense, I have 29, is 29. The ring 2, I have 33 lightning resistance, 33 lightning resistance, and I guess I have 14 all elemental resistance. And you guys see, oh yeah, we got green on our chaos resistance, and lightning resistance goes also green. It means that you have your resistance capped. Well, let's just ignore this guy. I do not want to get interrupted during the video. And we have our amulet at last. Finally, it got 37 maximum life, 15 to all resistance, and 30% to fire resistance. Yeah, if I just put 2 of elemental resistance or 1 code resistance into this rope, I can get my code resistance also capped. So you see that I have totally 100 fire resistance, which shows here correctly. And our life are indicated like 463, 463, and 5,312 in-game shield. And here, and here it says 5,313, which also matches. Like I said, plus minus 1 is okay. So we have 75, and no Hellhound. So it shows that 2 casts per damaging. What we got, it means that we have already too many casts. If we just check it here, it's 121. It's 121. It says the extreme situation is 6 times, every 6 times. So I just save my time in not in okay, let's transform into it. You see, I now Barrier Invocation. Forgot to activate it. You have to activate it. Let's heal ourselves. I got 70%, and here 2. I hurt myself once. I got 75%, and I get 2 here, which means I can loop it. I can make the loop working. But if you see, check it, I'll fill up my flags again, remove the recovery, and you see, I'm killing myself. Now the loop stops because I just killed myself. Although I have over 7,000 ES energy shield regen. That is just simply because we have too many casts here. It also shows that the 2 casts are false. because, yeah, because I forgot this one. So it shows okay, everything okay. But, so we want to make ourselves more safe to sustain or stay longer and not kill ourselves during the loop. What you can do is simply, if we, well, here is actually requiring you to have all these points. Okay, so we have 13% too much. What if I just take off 1 point, which give us 8% here? Now I have only 113. And you see, my extreme situation goes to 18, which is better. Let me show you. Well, to be honest, I'll just use this stuff, or maybe I have another staff to give me 6 level. Well, this will not work because I then have to make. Okay, let's try this. So this is in order to simulate the 6 level all code resistant spells, because we get all skill levels gained grants 6 level here. So now I get my Comet again back to 25 level mana cost, or 26 total level. And my loop should working again. You see? Now I got 81, 90, and that is the other situation, because you see I have 1094, 1094, and it's too much. So let's just use this one. Now I have less, but I have 1 level more. It's okay again, because it gives 7 levels. So let's check it again. 78, 780, 83, 85, 86, 88. It goes way slower than the last time, but we're still too much. We are still having too much. And actually, precisely, we have 5% too much. And I do not want to show you, but here is magic happens. Here, this table is the level of your Barrier Invocation skill and the energy gain it gives you. We just check it now here. If we decrease it 1 level, or we decrease our quality by 5, meaning making another gem that is level 80, but have only 15% of quality. We lose 4%, and we have here 8 plus 4 equals 12, and we can make it this one minus 1%, meaning we have only 1% too much. Let's check it. So take out 1 and Catan Barrier Invocation, and we only want 15 here. 62, and we have 66. All right, let's do it. So minus 9%. These should now work. Let me show you. This one, capacitor, Comet, and spherical. Now I have only 109. It shows I have now extreme situation every 82 casts. Let's do it again. 0%. Use hypothemia to fill up the energy gain, and now I have 67. Let's show you the effect. Now, after pressing it for a long time, and now I can just simply put back my emerald jewels, which gives me much more flux recovery in order to sustain it. Okay, let's do it. Now I'm okay. Spam it. It's totally safe. Because with all these jewels, I get to the number here. It's a little bit less, but oh yeah, because I have here 60%. So now, due to this one, 10, 20, 30. So now I can spam it as I want. Let's transform into demon form, and you see my main hand got it disabled and it shows red. Now, let's get our flags running, and I can just simply spam it. Totally safe. But you also might notice that my shield goes from here, shortly here, and again back again. Right? Right? Here, which is very dangerous because we want to have our damage or these gap as less as possible. What we can do for the next strategy is just simply, let's transform it back. We take it back using our capacitor, our high level cast skills here, and we put our points back. So, and we take off our jewels. So basically, the damage we've taken are the total maximum life and energy shared as fire damage reduced with our fire resistance. So we have 55. If we can increase our fire resistance cap and getting higher fire resistance, meaning that we'll take less fire damage and also gain less charges back here every time. But it makes our rotations also safe, much more safe while mapping or bossing. So what about that I try, because we have like a Ruby can provide up to 2% of maximum fire resistance, as I say, against the darkness time lost diamond provides about 1% each node, and if you put it here, you get 1, 2, 3, 3%. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 2 and plus 3. What if we just increase it to 77? You see, now we lack 9% of gains here. If we just simply search here by GGG, let's just clear it, say endure, and we want meta skill again, 9, 9. And we do not want this one. If we can buy this, we can get this one. Let's see if this guy is selling it. Wait a minute, let's check it. So basically, 9 increase energy, meta skills, because the life recoup are just bonus. If it is too expensive, we can just simply ignore it. Okay? And we got our 9%. And it has to just be aware. This one has no energy shield increase, so this stays 0 point. And now, if we check it, we have 130, and it works again, right? Well, we do still have to put this one into it. Let's check. Let's check. I get 67 and 2 casts, right? And that's how it works. Yeah, well, I just lack of my. This is how it works. Well, actually, I have. Oh, sorry. We should use this that one. I forgot to correct this one because it must be then 5%. Okay, let's get it back using the correct one. This one, this one, this one, this one. It has 2, 1, 26, and 600. Let's check it. We get 66 and 2. Now we can just simply spam it. And I'll never die. Well, sorry. Let me just put back my emeralds. Back, 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 back. Now I have enough life regen, flask regen, and I got life recovery because I have damage taken recouped as life at 39%. So it gives me tons of life recovery here. And you just see, it's very, very, very safe. After we getting now 50 stacks, it still stays as 73%. We are getting least overflows. Okay, so how about this case that we want to get our more energy shield, get ourselves more energy shield, or we just happen not to get like me and 6 link. Which I do not want to waste, and or it can either be increased with a level, but not decreased. So now we make it back to 20. You see, it's 5%. We can also buy 1 5% things here. It must be also very cheap, as long as we do not specify that we need life recoup. I mean, 2% is almost nothing. It just makes us sustain like 1 or 2 seconds longer, and it's just really nothing. So what happened is that I need simply 5% things, and you still know. Notice that this one is 1,328 self damage, and as we only have 5,313, it is making us easy to die once the hit damage from mobs goes over 4,000. We want to reduce it. What we can do? Maybe we can simply raise our maximum fire resistance. If I put another one to no more fire resistant gem into it. So let's do it. Now I have 79 and 79. It says I need 27. What we can do is again simply buy ourselves. This is what I've already bought, a 12, and maybe a 12, no, a 15, guys. So these are okay. Let's check it. Well, I do have bought this earlier, so I do not to trade them because many people are either scamming or other doing other things. So we have now 48. Let's adjust it. And it says it's okay. It's safe to loop. Let's test it. Into demon form. Use Hypotamia to give us our the initial damage. And now we have 66% and 2. Now I can just simply spam it again. Well, you notice that it does increase a little bit faster, as here it says 189, 83, and before we have 600, over 600, but it's still safe. Let's just check it to get enough. First get enough potion, and wait, 99, 100, and now it still goes back. It does be a little bit dangerous. So if you you see that your shield drops dramatically, I really suggest that you simply lose your button. Okay, this is one. What's the next point? What if we have bought mistakenly things like this, which gives us 10%. If I now put it 10% here now, I just only need 21. So which means I need one of this and one like this, but only 6%. But what if those guys are not sailing them? We have to test it. For instance, let's say it using this one, 11%, because we want to increase it a little bit, like 11%. Get back, get. So it says like that. And we just want, yeah, like this one or this one. We know if we increase our maximum energy shield, it will require much more meta skill gains or less gains. So we want at least as possible. For instance, we can combine this one, 15% and 12. Let's use this. 15%. We have 90, and we can simply use 17. Or what we can do, we either buy one with 7%, or we can try to increase our maximum fire resistance to 18. Now we see that it is 31. So I have to replace this with it. Yeah. And what I remember or what I know is what should work. Let's just try it. So we have 15 and 12. No, not this one. Oh, fuck. I'm making everything wrong. No. Now, where's this guy? 14%, 50? Let's check it. So we still lag like 16%. What if we have to increase this number to 26 if I want to use this one. No, this not this one, this one. And it says if I got 26% and, well, simply 10%, then I'll make it work. Let's see if I have 12 and 10%. No, it's not this one. Yeah, I have one. So you just simply Google it from the marketplace, and you can make it working like this one. 10%, 10%, maximum energy shield, 12, 12. It costs one. Well, these are very good, so it costs one divines, but I just bought it before because, and now it should work again. Let's check it. So we have 12%, 14%, 26%, and this one has 15%, and 10%, 25. So what we got on our panel, it's 146. $265. It's safe again. Let's try it. Disable it, and now fill up our, and you see, it's working again. And this is how you can make your own build work. See? And people saying how it could be if they got shocked. I just simply suggest that you shortly release your button and you are safe. But there's another solution. I can show it here. Let's check if I have shock. No. Yeah, this one. It has shocking ground. Let's just simply test it. This one. It has shocking ground, shocked ground, which is similar to the monsters cast shock on you. Shock on you. Yeah. Okay. Now our monsters are gone. So you check. It goes way like this. 100, which means as we are getting way more damage, 20% more damage, we are hurting ourselves also way hard, and thus we're getting way more energy shield, way more energy for the invocation. What we can do is simply, let me show you a small trick. Either you just release your button, or you can put a second Comet to it. It should be here. I have one. It must be at the same level. So you are simulating that you're casting two comets in a row, like this. Don't wonder that the number here would become 1 instead of 2, but we actually still casting two comets. So you see, it's okay, very safe. And now I'm still safe here. I can spam it as long as I want, as long as I don't run off my flask. This is a simple trick, but will make you lose one support gem slot and lose tons of damage, a little bit more damage, as we have to put another one into it. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Wish you good time. Let's see you next time.